Hello and welcome to our final lesson in the Free Motion Quilting Challenge, Quilting on the Lines. I'm Dorie Hruska with Forever Quilting, and in this free video series, I have shown you how to mark your fabric using stencils and pounce pattern, then how to continuously quilt on those marked lines to create 9 different designs. If you just found out about the challenge through social media or through my YouTube channel, then be sure to go back and watch all the free videos in this series. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the final grid design, doing the wave. If you're keeping track, this is the third design where we are traveling from one side of the block to the other. It is also our third grid with curved lines. So again, this is going to test our skills at moving the fabric under the needle or moving the machine if you're working on a long arm. Before we get to the quilting, let's take a look at the travel path for this design. We will start by stitching in the ditch to stabilize the block. Because these lines are parallel, we will use the ditch to simply zigzag back and forth through the block. Now that was super simple, and we could leave the design just like that, but I like to look at this design as just a foundation for adding more designs in each row, like a row of curls. If you were adding the curls, then you could quilt a curve line, then quilt a row of curls, move down the ditch, and quilt another curve line, then curls, alternating between the two. I'll demo how to add row designs when we get to the long arm. First, let's look at quilting the curve lines on a domestic machine. This design can be quilted freehand, but any wobbles that may happen are going to be very noticeable. To create a smooth line, I prefer to use a ruler. This 20-inch curve ruler by the Quilted Pineapple is the closest I have found to the curve in the stencil. The grid that we are working on only has a curve that goes down, but if you were to mark the stencil all the way across the border, you would have a curve that goes down, then a curve that goes up. You can easily turn the ruler around for the curve that goes up. Then flip it around again and use it like I'm doing here, where the curve is going down. Another option on a domestic machine would be to use a walking foot. On this block, you will notice that the marked lines start to curve the other direction within an inch of the ditch. I chose to have the line continue to curve up until I hit the ditch, following the shape of the ruler. Not only are you pushing down to move the fabric, but you are also pushing the ruler against the hopping foot, so you can create the curve shape. To keep the spacing between the lines consistent, you could start at the bottom of the block, then use the markings on the ruler to help you line it up. Well, that's a wrap. I just finished showing you how to quilt the final design in our free motion quilting challenge, Quilting on the Lines. Now it's your turn to get to quilting. If you've been watching this free video series through YouTube, you may want to consider joining the Forever Quilting Academy, located on my website at forever-quilting.com. On this platform, not only will you find these video lessons, but you will also have access to the PDF worksheets and a bonus video showing you how to quilt the border and the sashing area, plus several other free videos. Throughout these lessons, we have looked at traveling paths for grids that are on a larger scale, but these same paths will work for any of the designs that come in multiple sizes, like the squares and diamonds and triangles. If you enjoyed this video series and are ready to learn more about quilting with grids, I have a link below where you can find out more about all the other workshops I offer, including the next one called Mini Grids, which is available for purchase now. In this course, I'll highlight some of the filler designs that work well with some of my smaller grids. Of course, these same designs can be quilted on a larger scale too. Got any questions or comments? Just leave them below and I'll respond to them as soon as I can. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video series. Bye for now.